What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Gartrell back with No Lift Garage. Today we're going to be installing some more lighting on the 997. So the goal is to try to get this car to look as modern as possible while keeping it OEM plus. So there are a lot of options actually out there for the fog lights, and I'm actually going to do something different and keep the factory fog light housings and change the bulbs. I'm here at Lightworks Global here in New Jersey. And basically, they're going to be doing the install for us. I've already asked if we could film the install because it's not like a straightforward process. There is some hard wiring that does need to be done to the car, which might turn some of you off, especially if you're Porsche purists. But for me, I think it's a worthwhile upgrade because it'll bring the car into the 21st century and actually match the LEDs on the Morimotos. So basically how they look now, which is a halogen bulb, and show you what they look after, since we won't be able to document the process. And if you want any of these same lights on your Porsche 997, I'll also drop a link in the description below so that you can purchase the same lights, which will include an LED fog light, switchback LEDs for the turn signals, and it'll just look absolutely amazing. So there you actually saw the two flashes of the halogen turn signals. So the car is now on, and I'm going to turn on the home lights, the parking lights. So as you can see, it's a halogen bulb, and it's a very, very dull halogen bulb. And if you can see the LEDs in this video, you can see that there's obviously a big color difference, and obviously we want to correct that. So that's what the purpose of installing these today is. Now I'm going to turn on the fog lights. So now you get the brightness of the fog lights. And as you can see, the outer lights actually don't light up at all. And so we're going to be changing that where there's an LED in place of that. And the turn signal will be a switchback LED. So as you can see, it's off now, and now it's on. Kind of whack. And obviously, the theme of this car is LED so far, with the Morimoto side markers, and the same with the Morimoto LED headlights. So matching some LEDs in the front of the car is also going to be necessary. You also know that from the last video, we did the LED rear license plate lights. And so we just want to have a nice color temperature all around the car, bringing this car into the 2024 era of LEDs. So let's get this done. So I'm extremely happy with what Lightworks did today. They installed the LED lights inside of the housings. There was one minor issue. The bulb that we ordered for the passenger side turn signal was broken. So we had to reorder that part, and they'll send it directly to me, and they set up all the connections so where I can basically just plug and play and get this thing working. But I can still show you what they look like. They look much better than stock. Currently we have the LEDs for the Morimoto headlights running. I'm gonna turn on the fog lights, and I'm gonna do the switchbacks and everything and show you just how good they look. And we'll get another look at them later on today when it's nighttime, so you can see like the full intensity of the LEDs that we installed. So currently the car just has the daytime running lights on. So now we have a full LED bar for the parking light. So the parking light now has not just the inner bulb, but also the outer bulb acting as the parking light, which is great. It looks like a solid beam all the way across when the lights are on, and they have a really good color match with the Morimotos as well as with each other, because the parking light on the inside as well as the outside are two different bulbs, but the temperature does look very good. It looks like one straight light bar, and I'll show you this so that you can better see at night. Here's with the headlights fully on and the light bars fully on. I think it looks absolutely great. And then here is the switchbacks. So as you can see, we got that nice amber flash. And then it goes right back to the LED for the light bar. I think this is way better than anything that's on the market right now. You get to keep your factory housings. Yes, there is a little bit of wiring work, but ultimately you get a better all-around product. It looks OEM, OEM plus, the same housings, just new bulbs, and it's the best thing. So I think that this is way better than anything else out on the market. You should definitely look into getting these parts from Lightworks Global. They can definitely answer any questions. And if you're in the New York area, New Jersey area, Connecticut, come down to Lightworks. They'll set you up and get it installed for a great price. Basically, I couldn't be happier. Now we just got to work on getting this fog light cleared up, since it's a little foggy and we need it to look like very mint, like how the headlights do. And we just got to get the outside bulb on this one installed, since it had an error. So if you remember, we got the switchback LEDs installed, but there was a problem with the one that they gave me. So No Charge Lightworks contacted the manufacturer of the Triton V6 switchbacks that we have, and were able to send me out another one within 2 days. He had everything wired up, so all I had to do was remove the fog light housing. Also, if you want to know how to remove the fog light housing, you would insert a credit card into the side here, and then use a pry tool while it's inserted to pop out the fog light. Once we did that, all it took was installing a few screws on the bulb to be able to have it sit flush and snug inside its housing, if you can see that there. And then we plugged it into the connector that he left us, and this is the result. So as you can see, that looks really good. They're really bright just on their own. I was driving at night the other day and only had the DRLs on and these on. Original parking light and the turn signal, which is now a full LED switchback. And I'll show you what the car looks like with the fog lights engaged as well. Even brighter, I know, it's blinding. You could basically ride around the city without any headlights on and you would be well seen. Look how bright that is. You can almost see it with the camera on. I almost need a polarizer for you to be able to see it better. But they're just really, really bright. The camera does it no justice, and they look really, really good. I'm super happy with this. Thank you so much, Lightworks, for finding out this little hack. And I can't leave you without showing you the switchbacks. So you get full amber switchback LEDs. And when you turn off the switchbacks, back to the full light bar. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Now check this out. How we installed these lights, or you want to see more of No Lift Garage, make sure you check out our other videos here or here, and we'll see you in the next one. Lights on.